Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do an overview video for you guys for MintBuilder, an updated overview. We haven't done one of these in a while, even though we've been doing periodic updates. Today I wanted to cover why MintBuilder is an amazing opportunity where you can make money from home, building your own home business online, and get involved with the precious metals industry. Okay, because there's a lot of companies that you can get involved with. There's a lot of good companies out there, but in my opinion, there is no better opportunity where you can not only earn a passive residual income, build a residual income, and at the same time stack precious metals, if for anything else, to preserve your purchasing power, to combat inflation. If you're not in the precious metals space and you're simply just stacking fiat currency, due to inflation, you're guaranteed to lose over time. Now, of course, not giving you any type of financial advice. You should do your own research and your own due diligence. But yeah, compare it yourself. Look at what fiat currency has done, paper dollars has done over the last 30, 40, 50, 100 years compared to what precious metals has done, specifically gold and silver, right? So that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to highlight certain slides. Some slides I'm just going to glaze over. Some slides I'm going to spend a little more time on that I think are very, very important and key slides. But at the very least, hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have enough information to make an educated decision to see whether or not you would like to either get involved or not, or simply become a customer. Okay. So it says here, your financial wellness is our mission, right? A lot of people today, especially with what's going on in the world, they have financial, anxiety. They're struggling. They're looking for ways to earn income. Some people who might be earning an income might be looking to grow their wealth. And everyone, regardless of what's going on in the world or not, they're looking to enjoy their life. My personal opinion is, in order to enjoy your life, you need to have you need to have your financials in order. You need to have cash flow coming in. Not that cash or money is the only thing that matters in life, but let's face it, money makes the world go round, right? If you don't have money, you can't pay your bills. If you can't pay your bills, you're stressed out. If you're stressed out, you have a ton of, anxiety. And there's a lot of issues that come up with that. We can get into, marriages falling apart and spouses fighting over money. I mean, that's number one reason why spouses are fighting, is because of financial issues. So, the key is you need to, have, or, look to start or build something that'll create a cash flow machine for you. The cool thing about this industry, right, the industry of network marketing, is you can start and build a side hustle, quote unquote, right, a side gig, while maintaining your security of your full-time job, right? Nobody's asking you to quit your job. You keep doing what you're doing, right? You keep your benefits, obviously, and you just build something on the side. If you can build something on the side where you can create a $500 a month um, part-time income, or $1,000 a month part-time income. Some of you guys might be thinking bigger, and you might want to make two, three, four, $5,000 a month. Have that and build it on your own time while you're doing your thing. I mean, you always got to be thinking of a plan B, right? So, says here, becoming wealthy, achieving financial success, living on your own terms. Everybody wants that. The reality is, um, many will not, right? Many will not have that sort of thing. So it says here, wealth is not luck. It's education, it's planning. Obviously, it's being consistent, doing the right things. Um, and one of the things that you can do is to start saving, right? I'm not going to say investing, because this is not about investing. It's just about saving the right assets. Okay, hard assets, precious metals. Um, again, do your own research on that. I'm not going to go into that. But financial experts say that you should have a portion, whether it be 5% or 10% of your portfolio, in the precious metals, space, right? So let's jump into it. It says here, this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. Paper currency. fiat currency, right? Dollars, most mistakenly called money. It has one destination, which is zero, right? You look at what it's done over the last 100 years. $1 in 1913 was worth about 5 cents, or excuse me, 4 cents in 2012. Here we're, in 2021, it's even lower than that, right? And some of you guys have lived through this, not obviously the 100 years, but if you think about the last 10 years or 20 years, right? Or, some of you guys who might be in your 30s or your 40s, if you remember what, prices were like when you were a kid, just in, let's say, for example, high school, paying the public transportation fare, gas, uh, groceries, that, what you used to be able to buy back then doesn't even buy much today, right? Like I remember back, just not even a long time ago, maybe like 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, $100 worth of groceries, you used to be able to fill your grocery cart. You go today, $100 at your local grocery store, you're getting like 2 bags, right? If any, if that. It's just the cost of living goes up because the dollar value is going down, right? So all of that just to say, if all you're doing is saving dollars, paper money, fiat currency, or whatever you want to call it, and that's your game plan to retire in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, the value of what it is today is not going to be what it is 20, 30, 40 years from now, right? So you're guaranteed to lose. You're guaranteed to lose because inflation is going, every year there's 3, 4%. Now there's something going on in the news where inflation is even going to be higher than that, 5+%. I don't know what it is, but there's inflation, 3 to 5% every year going up. And so if you're just, like I said, saving dollars that historically the value has gone down, you're heading for a financial disaster, right? So all of that just to say, I'm not saying don't have paper money. I'm not saying don't have fiat currency, but you should have something in your portfolio, in this case, precious metals, that can at least preserve your purchasing power, right? So it says here, charge up your wealth with a real asset, silver and gold. Silver and gold assets come in two distinct forms, and I'm going to focus on silver, even though we in this company we do sell silver and gold. But there's bullion, right? And there's numismatics, right? There's bullion and there's numismatics, and we sell both. Gold numismatics, as you can see right here. We have silver numismatics. We sell bullion. Um, Says here, silver bullion is crisis protection, low premiums outperform cash savings, and numismatics, it can potentially rapidly grow your wealth. It's not market dependent. You look what over here, you can get bullion in rolls, a stack of silver coins like this. And there's different types of silver coins you can choose from. There's silver eagles, there's Canadian maple leaves, there's all sorts of different ones. And then numismatics typically are the MS70. They're encapsulated, pristine condition. These are more holding for the long term, right? Um, so here you can see, this is an example. Now, don't quote these prices because this was at the making of this PDF. These are outdated. We're going to have to get a new PDF with updated prices, but this is just an example where, as a member, you can get a numismatic coin at a certain cost. And then over time, that cost can potentially increase. Here in this example, this particular coin went from $45 to $90 in just a few months, right? It doubled in value in just a few months. I'm not saying every coin is going to do that, but you have different coins in your stack, you're going to do well, right? This one here, this was a numismatic uh, 2012 Australia Southern Sky Crux. This one here was $150 for the member cost was $150. At the time of making of this PDF, it was $800 just a few months later. Imagine if you had 10 or 20 of these that you bought for $150. Now they're worth $800. That's pretty significant. Those are nice gains, right? If for anything else, these things are fun to collect. The cool thing about it is, you can realize a bunch of nice gains by holding these things. So we have a member platform. Okay, here you can save hundreds or even thousands. You get best pricing. At the same time, you have exclusive access, just like a wholesaler would. You get prices unavailable to the public, and the cool thing about it is you can cancel this membership anytime. It's just like, you know, uh, uh, another subscription that you may have. And I'm thinking in my head what kind of subscriptions people have. Um, Costco, things like that, where you have membership to better pricing, and you can cancel anytime. This is the same thing if you want to stack gold and silver. That's essentially what this member subscription is. So just a couple things of what you get with the member platform, right? Is the ability to earn commissions as an affiliate. You get 10% paid on personal referrals. You also get 50% match on team sales up to 5 levels. I'll go into that here in a second. But here's some other things you get. You get an e-commerce site. You get your own affiliate replicated e-commerce site. You can send people your website, put it on a business card, put it on an ad or something like that. People can check out your e-commerce site. You also get a precious metals shop, right? And your own online store. Here's an example. So you can send people over here and they can take a look at, the different products. They can get a monthly membership if they like, or they get, something on an auto buy and an auto ship, or they can just simply buy one time, right? Here there's silver eagles, there's Australian silver kookaburras, there's silver pandas. They can get they can get gold as well. All sorts of stuff, right? Here they have gold coins, they have silver coins, they have silver bars, um, they have semi-numismatic products. Obviously, they have numismatic products. You can see right here, we have gold and silver, right? All sorts of different products that they can buy. And then we even have jewelry, right? Jewelry, gifts. This is, silver and gold, made into jewelry. Um, so yeah, lots of cool stuff. And there's products that you can get here that where you can stack, like you can get a safe, you can get a vault, you can get a box, you can get all sorts of things like that. But cool thing, all of that just to say is that you have your own online store. If you went into business for yourself, did this on your own, number one, you'd have to make your own website. Number two, you'd have to make your own online store that does all the processing. People, here you don't, it's all part of the membership, right? You get your own online store. If a customer buys, they go ahead and submit their information. You don't handle any of that. You don't touch any of that. All of it is taken care of by the company. They get the order is processed, they get what they ordered in a couple of days, and you get paid, right? You don't have to handle any of this tech stuff, creating your own websites, so forth and so on. Here you have sales team software. If you do decide to build a team, you have a tracker here where you can monitor your group, your organization. There's also maintenance. In addition to that, we offer training, all sorts of training PDFs and videos in the back office. And then there's marketing tools. So here you get a marketing funnel for free. It's built in with your membership, right? Here's what it looks like. You get your own site. You can send people this link instead of sending them the regular website. Here they can watch a little video, right? Not gonna play this whole thing, right? It shows them the value of why precious metals should be in your portfolio. Examples. This is a great marketing video. It's a little bit long, but it gives them an overview. And then they put their information here. Once they get this, once they submit their information, they'll start to receive emails periodically from the company on your behalf, so following up with them. And then if they're ready to get started after getting 3 or 4 or 5 emails, they can either click the link that's in the email, or they can give you a call, they can reach out to you, whichever have you, and now you can have leads calling you, right? Here you can actually track your leads, right? It shows you how many leads you got in the past 24 hours, how many emails were sent, how many new leads. Here you can view your stats, et cetera, et cetera. You can track this, right? This is all part of your membership. You get this marketing system, this marketing funnel, part of your membership. So here, like I just said, there's a capture page, autoresponder emails. They handle all the payment processing. They handle all the product order fulfillment. You don't got to handle any of that stuff. And you have the ability to earn unlimited commission. So let's talk a little bit about this opportunity to earn. We've talked about precious metals already. We've talked about what's part of the membership. Here you can earn personal commissions. If you refer people, right? If you refer people to the platform, I'm going to kind of simplify this. But if you refer people to the platform, you will earn a 10% commission if they, purchase anything from the online store. If they get on a monthly membership, not only will they get their products, automatically every month, but you can build a residual income because every time they order on autopilot, you'll get paid every single month, right? So imagine having a customer base or maybe a team, an affiliate base that's on this monthly membership, right? And they're getting products and you're earning, um, monthly commissions, right? Now, what's going to happen is if you decide to build a team and you have a couple of leaders on your team, they're going to duplicate and do the same, right? They're going to start referring people, right? And then you're going to earn a 5% commission on anything that happens on your level 2 through 5. So as this team grows, right? And I'm not saying it's going to grow, overnight, but let's say you have a team, right, that's growing. You back up here, right? And let's say you have your first level, they start referring other people, right? So you have a level 2 or tier 2. Then as a tier 2 grows into a tier 3, and as a tier 3 grows into a tier 4, and this thing starts to mushroom, not overnight, but over time, as people learn about gold and silver and your team is, growing, your monthly residual commissions will continue to grow as well. So again, that's the potential here. I'm not going to go into detail on the comp plan. If you want to get some info on that, reach out to me. I'll send you the document where you can actually go through it yourself. This is just an example of how your income can potentially grow if you build a team and your team grows as well. Okay. So the platform is extremely affordable. And then once they get their membership, right, they pick which bundle they want to receive every single month. If they don't want to be retail customers, of course, if you want to be a retail customer, you can do that just by one time. People who are buying a monthly bundle, they actually get a nice discount, right? So there's a couple of bundles people can choose from, right? Depending on what they want to do. There's bundles where they can just get silver. There's bundles where they can get gold. There's bundles where they can get gold and silver. Like if you go to the shop right here and you look at the bundles, okay, silver piece bundle. There's a silver saver bundle. There's a platinum. Um, there's an around the world bundle, which is a numismatic coin every month. There's a gold gram bundle, which is obviously a gold that they can get every month. This is a very popular one. This is what most people have. The bullion and numismatic bundle. So every month they're getting a silver bullion and they're also getting a numismatic silver coin. But again, you get in where you fit in. You decide which bundle you want. You can always upgrade and change it down the road. Um, so yeah, one thing I forgot to mention also, because you do have a lead system, but in addition to that, you might say, well, who am I going to talk to? Well, just about everyone around you can talk to, right? But if you want to get leads, we also provide real-time nationwide leads. Now, these are leads that live in the U.S. So for those of you guys that are in the U.S. and you want these leads, these are going to be people that live in the U.S. However, if you don't live in the U.S., because we are in like 30 or 40 different countries, if you're not in the U.S., you can still get these leads. The only thing is those leads are going to be in the U.S. So for example, if you're in the U.K., you can still get these leads. These leads you can speak to, you can call personally, you can send them to your website. These are people that are going to be living in the US. So you can build a team here in the US, even though you're in another country. So these leads are available to everybody, but the leads are US based. All right. So just wanted to cover that also because again, we do provide those leads. So all of that just to say, here's another feature we have. we do give a lot to the Feed My Starving Children Foundation. So that's another cool thing. And in closing, guys, here's a little known facts. Banks are trading paper currency for silver. That's what they're doing. And essentially that's what we're doing, right? We're not quote unquote buying silver or buying gold every month. We're simply exchanging our fiat currency for a hard asset every month. So for example, let's say you wanted to get $50 worth of silver, right? I'm just using that as an example, right? You're not buying $50 worth of silver. You're exchanging $50 fiat currency, right? Paper money. You're exchanging that for $50 worth of silver, which is a hard asset, right? So you're simply exchanging a depreciating currency for a hard asset that historically has increased in value. Why are they moving away from paper? Most will go on oblivious until it's too late. The world paper currency is in irreversible trouble. I mean, let's just go look at the news. We don't got to tell you that. There's the value of the dollar is crashing hard because the government just keeps on printing it, right? They just keep on printing it, right? Over the last year and a half with these different stimulus checks, they just created money out of thin air, right? It came from somewhere, right? So the more they print this, the more the value of the dollar down the road is going to suffer. You need to be ready. You need to be ready for that. You need to put yourself in a position where you have these hard assets. So yeah, get started. I mean, what do you have to lose really, right? I mean, you're not buying like a box of cosmetics or nutritional shakes or makeups or anything like that. Nothing against companies that do that, but you get started, immediately you're gonna, order your bundle, buy your bundle. Next thing you know, you have hard assets coming to you in your mail, and you're starting to stack gold and silver, right? So pretty awesome stuff, guys. Nobody loses in this opportunity in this company, guys. There's people that in other companies that have nutritional products or weight loss shake. Again, I'm not knocking that, right? But there's people that don't make any money there because they just, for whatever reason, they just never make any money as reps or affiliates. They love the products and they get on these auto ships, and before you know it, they have stacks of nutritional products and vitamins and cosmetics and all sorts of things in their garage, right? Here, if you don't make any money in our opportunity, right, as an affiliate, because look, let's face it, not everybody will. What's the worst that could happen? You have a drawer full of silver, right, that you're growing. I mean, nobody loses in this opportunity is what I'm trying to tell you. It's really a no-brainer. So yeah, if you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. Of course, you can reach out to me. I'll leave my contact info as well. But yeah, check this out. It's a great opportunity. Very, very young company. It hasn't hit major momentum yet, which is something I'll talk about in another video. Because the timing, when you want to get into these companies is before it hits momentum, not when it hits momentum or after momentum is already, you know, been done, right? And it's plateaued. You want to get in at the very, very beginning and ride that wave of momentum, be one of the first people that are in, so that you build a massive organization. And at some point, right, potentially you can have a big chunk of the company in your downline, in your group, right? So yeah, just check this out. I will leave a link down below. Reach out to me and let's get you started. Have a good one, guys. Peace.